In this jail call, you're going to hear how Gunna tried to jump ship to join Abel's label, aka XO, and how Young Thug basically paid for a number one album. Whether you believe him or not, depends. Check it out.
And I did a 5 album deal with him. I'm so 1,000. I took his 5 album deal down to a 3 album deal, but he put out one album already. So when we renegotiated and did the deal, it was just 2 albums plus the one he had just put out. So he had a 5 album deal with, and I had a chance to exercise another album. That was the deal. I took that shit down to 2 albums. So he like, damn, bro, 1,000. And the only reason why I did it was because I was in a label deal, and I didn't want him to be tied to my label deal because I'm like, they ain't doing what's right by me, so I'm spending more money than them. They ain't doing what's right, so I don't even want you tied to this label deal shit to the point where they can be eating off of your income. Like this shit just straight yours, nigga. Like I don't even want your income, and you signed to me. I'm entitled to 50% of all income for you. I ain't never took a dollar in my entire life of living from him. Never, ever, ever. You know, shit like that. But I done seen him start a label, and I'm like, shit, you might as well sign your label to YSL and run it like that. I heard about him having talks with other people, trying to do other shit. You know, when he did his 2 album deal with me, Cash called me one day like, hey, what the hell going on with Gunna? Who's speaking for him? I'm like, why? I'm like, oh, I'm next. You know, he trying to get signed right here with Weekend signed it, and he demanded he want 20 million. Whoa. So I already done told him like, whatever you want, just say it. I'm gonna give you the money, whatever you want. Just on some we brother shit. Like nigga, I know you can't go nowhere in this world and get no $20 million check from no label. You're not doing numbers like that. You alright, but you ain't doing that like that. You know, like the number one album you just had right now. I paid for you to have a number one album. You didn't. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, earn a number one album over the weekend, my boy. I paid for that shit. I never said that to him. I never told him that. You know, 'cause we just got the plug on that. Like, you never earned a number one album. I spent 50 extra grand buying more streams, $50,000 buying streams for you to be weak. Like, and Cash know the same plug, so Cash could have did the same thing. But Cash like let it go. Cash just like snap down, like man, let the nigga on the win. I ain't standing shit. Snap down like a player, you know. But he did a little deal. He got some little signs, a little nigga from his hood, whatever, whatever. Did the same shit, but he did a deal where he took their money. So these niggas some young niggas too. These niggas like 17, 18, like real kids, baby. The oldest one of them probably be 18. The oldest one, no, probably about 20. The oldest one probably be 20. It's like 5 of them. They probably like 16 to 20. Um, man, these niggas ain't got no song. These niggas ain't popping. Nobody in Atlanta ain't heard of them. They done did like 3, 4 shows in the city in 2, 3 years. Like these niggas done had 3, 4 shows, and they shows be like goddamn $5,000. You know, it's on the behalf of Gunna and all that shit for sure. Like the show, niggas booking you just 'cause they like, oh, they Gunna new artists, they upcoming, they Gunna new artists, but they ain't got no song, they ain't put no music out, no nothing. They just doing shows. So these niggas like, man, we got a show coming up in about goddamn 3 weeks. We got a show coming up in 3 weeks. We want to put a song out so we can perform it at the show 'cause we ain't got no song out. So we put the song out for the little niggas and shit, whatever, whatever. These niggas go do the show. This lame man nigga take goddamn 2,500 from the young niggas. I'm like, man, nigga crazy. I'm like, nigga, you know you signed to me and you make millions of dollars. I ain't never took a dollar from you. Why the hell would you ever in your life accept a dollar from these young boys, bro? These niggas kids. What the hell you finna do with $2,500, bro? Like you finna make 5 young niggas split 2,500? You supposed to let all them get $1,000 piece, bro? What the hell is wrong with you? $2,500 ain't finna do nothing in the world for you, boy. He like, well, that's a deal. That's a deal they got. I'm like, but hell, got your mind. But you losing your sanity. Like, well, that hoe got your mind. The worst way. Like, at this point, nigga, I just gave you $20 million. I just gave you a $15 million check. Ain't no way in the hell you spend no $2,500 from these young nigga, bro. These nigga got 4 shows. Ain't no way in the hell you spend no $2,500. Man, it's crazy. Like, it would be that type of shit that make you just be like, oh, nah. And then the shit was like, he was through with his deal with me, and he ain't say nothing to me. He's sitting around me every day just chilling, kicking the brother shit, but going behind my back, trying to talk to other companies about signing. And I already done told him, like, whatever you want, just say it. Whatever you want. Before I even heard about him talking to companies or anything, I was like, shit, hey, you know your deal, look. He like, hell yeah. I'm like, shit, what you want? He like, shh, I'm trying to really see now what I want. He like, I ain't really trying to hit you like that, big brother. You really whatever. I ain't on that one. I'm like, man, right. Whatever you want, text it to me. If you don't want to just talk like a man, just text it. He like, all right. Never text nothing. I get a phone call from Cash saying he talking to labels. I'm like, oh, okay, so you want to sign with labels? I'm like, all right, let it go. Cash like, hell no, you got to sign with you. Like, you done created it, nigga. You got to sign with you. You got to re-sign with you.
Mm-hmm.
Finna give him the same money that anybody finna give him. I'm like, hell no, just let him go. So I guess
Can
he
you
ended up
explain something to me?
So caution and warning, caution and warning. I'm just gonna give you some caution this morning. We have the full audio of 21 Savage and Mariah the Scientist stuff. We just combined it in an hour-long video. So if you would like that, I'll pin it in the comments or put it at the very end for you guys all to have. Now, let's get to it. The industry does that. The whole industry does this. It's nothing new. Like, bruh, the part of where people had to kind of relax on Young Thug is this. Young Thug feels betrayed. I don't know how you people would act in betrayal. You see how I'm acting in betrayal. But I don't know how some of y'all would act in betrayal. Let's just be fair. Because at the end of the day, when you feel as though you gifted somebody the game and you helped them out and you were a man of your word, you did these deals, you took care of certain things, you helped individuals become bigger than life, so to speak, and you put them in prized positions, in prime positions, in prized positions for people to ultimately win, you got to look at that and you got to go, damn. Yeah, I did help him out. Yeah, I did put him on. Yeah, we did do this. Yeah, we did do that. And when you sit and you look at it, you got to sit back and you got to go, damn, bro, he actually was a good person. He was a loyal individual. And when y'all understand that part, then you get to go, damn, bruh. Damn, bruh. I think he might be wrong on this one. And Gunna is wrong. Now let's make sure we put that out there. If everything is the truth on Young Thug's part, we can't all the way be mad at him. We just had to be disappointed. And this is where you start to see the switch over here. You have to be disappointed with him not understanding. You claim business is business. You put that as your album. That was your album that you came out with. Business is business. All right. So why not push all this pride and all this BS to the side and say business is business? Now, on the part of Gunna, we gonna see. Because there are people behind the scenes that are working on getting his phone calls, and his drops are going to be next. And I ain't gonna lie, Gunna is going to sound like a person who basically is for himself, selfish as hell. He's going to sound very sad. He's going to sound like he doesn't know what's going on. He shouldn't be here. Why is he here? He ain't this, he ain't that, and everything. And when y'all hear these calls, some of y'all, like the majority of people will agree until you start hearing how he talks about people and how he shouldn't be in here and how he should have been doing this. He's going to give very spoiled children vibes. Just a spoiler warning. Pardon me. Because I do believe in telling people and telling their teens, like, hey, bro, some stuff about to drop, bro. I know a little bit about a little bit of something. Here you go. I done heard a little bit, but I stayed out of it. because that's what we do. Everybody, whether they want to admit it, is selective politic and people pick and choose every single day. If I can benefit you, it shouldn't matter too much what I do, where you shouldn't basically get on my heels about it. But it is what it is. So what are we going to do about this? Nothing. This is one of the biggest things that the industry knows. But some of y'all going to be like, oh, so Drake was right. Drake was right. Drake was right. No and yes. There wasn't enough money to essentially help Kendrick Lamar secure that spot for as long as he did. It just all came to a halt. When a hate train comes, we all typically want to find out who's going to be the biggest hater, and we go for that. It's always cool to watch the king fall. It's a spectator sport. It is. It just is what it is. It's a spectator sport. And when y'all look at it, how can I say this in a positive way? When y'all look at it, it's all entertainment. Do y'all really care about Young Thug and Gunna's quote unquote beef? Hell no, you don't. Hell no, you don't. Hell nah, you don't. You don't really give a damn. If Young Thug really is a snitch in your opinion, do you really care? No. I told y'all, the way Young Thug is going to win, well, in case you didn't know, the only way he can recover from this is a couple of things. And some people will disagree with this. And if you want to debate it, go ahead and debate it. I don't care. He has to go for unity now. He has to go for unity. The problem with that is his probation prohibits him from doing certain things. So when he does that, I don't know where that just came from. When he does that, that's going to be one of the big things. The second thing is he has to apologize. Now that right there, from somebody that's of his stature and of his ilk and so full of himself, he probably ain't going to do that one, but he has to. And then the third thing, and this is the biggest thing, get back to being creative. The only reason that people was rocking with Thug was it was different. It was flat out different. It's not that, all the sounds and all that stuff and these is cool beats. No, this is different. This is the new wave right here. Hey, are we seeing this? Watch how the industry try to adapt this stuff. And they did. So until Thug does those things and becomes an innovator, nothing that he does is going to work. He going to need 2 hit songs, 2 number 1 songs. And with the way that it's going right now, that boy watching the internet, he's seeing what people are saying. I told those people, hey, don't react to nothing. And I told them flat out, even when they snake me, even when they freaking snake me, I said, hey, it's about to be some jail calls about to be released. I just want y'all to know that. It's about to be some jail calls that are about to be released. And it's going to be bad. And you know what they told me? Man, nah, ain't nothing like that finna happen, man. I said, what? Okay. The people, they ain't gonna turn on my people, man. They ain't gonna turn on him. They're not gonna turn on Jeffrey. Shit. They already replaced him with Playboy Cardi. They already did this. So I'm trying to get people to understand we all can be replaced. All of us. That's why whatever you build your foundation on is what you stick to. That's why when you see these dead ass YouTube channels trying to diss us, it doesn't make a dent over here. You want to know why? We didn't build our content on gangbang stuff. We started that way, then we divvied and pivoted off of that because it has a ceiling. It don't go high at all. All those gang stories are all the goddamn same. If you can't display some type of intellect and have some type of sense about you, then it's all over. But hey, it is what it is. I'll catch you on the next one. Reloaded.